I ate all this chocolate.
Okay. Roll call, please, Sherry.
Chairwoman Robinson, Mrs. Black, Mr. Connor,
Present.
Mr. Brown,
Coming in a moment.
Mrs. Jones,
Here.
Mr. King,
Here.
Mr. Perez,
Present.
Mrs. Faye Robinson,
Present.
Mr. Smith, Mrs. Thurman,
Here.
Dr. Wingate,
Here.
Superintendent Dr. Robertson,
Here.
Mrs. Davis.
Okay, the first thing we need to do is have the approval of the agenda with the following amendment. And that amendment is Tyner High School bid, Hamilton County project number 22-07-01.03. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Move to approve.
Second.
I'm sorry.
Any
who
di-
seconded?
Me.
Okay, thank you.
Any discussion? Okay.
Mr. Connor,
Yes.
Mr. Brown, Mrs. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Perez,
Yes.
Ms. Faye Robinson,
Yes.
Mrs. Thurman,
Yes.
Dr. Wingate.
Yes.
Okay, then we will move on to the pledge and meditation. You are, listen, I practiced your name. I'm going to say it.
I figured you were hesitating for a reason.
Anaroni, is that correct? Yes.
Yes,
We just
I'm
love
gonna
how
say
you
it.
say it better
That's right.
than we do.
That's right. He's the principal of Central High School.
Madam Chair, Dr. Robinson, and members of the board, thank you for the opportunity to open tonight's board meeting. You know, as we're in the upswing to the holiday season, many of us are flooded with memories of seasons past and hopes for bright futures. It's during this season that we often think of opportunities for community and kindness, and of giving and receiving gifts and spending time around the table with those closest to us. So as I reflect, I'm personally grateful for the young people of Central High School. On a daily basis, they bring their hearts and their minds to the schoolhouse door with the expectation that they will receive the preparation needed for a future without limits. Each student's journey is different, but I trust that the common experience for all our students will be summed up in the lyrics from the song that I just recently heard entitled At This Table. I won't sing it for you, but I will read the lyrics, and I want you to substitute, I'll substitute for you, at this school instead of at this table. At this school, everyone is welcome. At this school, everyone is seen. At this school, everybody matters. No one falls between. At this school, you can say whatever. At this table, you can speak your mind. At this table, everything's forgiven. There's enough for everyone. So come as you are. Remember, the door is always open. Yes, come as you are. The perfect gift that you can bring is your heart. So come as you are. At this school, there will be no judgment. At this school, mercy has a seat. At this school, we're all sons and daughters. There's no place I'd rather be. So come as you are. Remember, the door is always open. Come as you are. The perfect gift that you bring is your heart. Come as you are. At this school, everyone is welcome. At this school, everybody cares. At this school, everybody matters. So come and pull up a chair. And at this time, I'd like to invite some of our distinguished JROTC members to come and present tonight's flag, and we'll do the pledge. Please stand. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Okay. Okay, for recognitions, the exemplars of excellence. I guess Neely Parker and Chief Talent Officer Dr. Zach Brown. Recognition of staff.
Madam Chair, members of the board, and Dr. Robertson, it is a distinct pleasure of mine to recognize Donna Neary and Aaron Kirby, two of our fantastic educators here in Hamilton County, for being selected as members of the class of the 2022 ASCD Emerging Leadership Cohort. ASCD is a national association for supervision and curriculum development, so this is really a distinguished honor. I have to first let you know, however, that Erin is not with us tonight. She's not feeling well, and I'm really sad she's not here because she is truly a joy for us and for our children, but she hated that she could not be here, but I'm so glad you're here, Donna. Also with Donna tonight from the Howard School is Kendra Harris, an assistant principal there, and Kelly Fulton. She's going to take pictures over here. So, the ASCD Emerging Leaders Program contains a diverse group of educators who have been in education from 5 to 15 years, and they've made an impact as leaders in their schools, their districts, and their communities. And I can vouch for Donna's leadership. She's trained our ESOL teachers. I was in one of her trainings as we opened school this year, and she's a trusted professional and leader in our county. Emerging leaders gain access to networking and learning opportunities and are prepared for future-ready roles, including opportunities within the organization of ASCD. It's not easy to get in this program. This is a distinguished recognition, and we are honored that Donna and Aaron join over 486 emerging leaders in our program since its inception in 2005. Over the next year, the class of 2022 will connect with the association through a variety of networking and leadership opportunities that support the kind of growth that can benefit the organization. I think what's really great is out of all of the educators, if I read the statistic right, I believe only 21 maybe got into the cohort nationwide, and Donna is one of our kids' teachers. I think that's pretty cool. So at this time, we do have a certificate for you. Would you like to say just a couple of words?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for this recognition. I'm very proud to be representing Hamilton County, and I look forward to working very hard with this cohort and bringing back the knowledge and the resources to the students here in Hamilton County. So thank you very much for this recognition.
Thank you very much.
I would just say, write Donna's name down. She will be featured on podcasts. She's a published author. I mean, we're very fortunate to have her. Thank you.
And you're on.
So real quickly, I'd like to recognize several people. I'm going to go ahead and call your name. As I call your name, if you'd come up and grab a certificate from Dr. Stewart, and then just maybe line up here on the side. Dr. Marcia Drake, Dr. Patricia Russell, Laurie Carmack, Ashley Ashworth, Nicole Gillum, Ingrid Seymour, Laura Greer, Sonia Herman, Tamus Terry, Cedric Adams, and Brooke Bridges. So I'm asking this group to come up because if I talked about it before and you saw their face, you'd probably try to figure out who was who and what they were doing. I'm asking this group to come up. A few weeks ago, obviously everybody is aware of the situation with the hotel that was shut down in East Ridge, and we had about a little over 100 kids, about 33 families that were impacted. But this team of our staff showed up 6:30 in the morning, some even before that, and were there, many of them through the end of the day. And they were supporting our families, but at the same time, I saw them handing out luggage to people that I'm pretty sure weren't our families, and handing out food to people that were just in need. And so it was an amazing team effort. Never once heard anything negative in terms of doing the work. It was more just about caring for people. So I want to make sure that they knew that we appreciate them and that you knew who they were. So guys, thank you. Love for you to go shake hands, and thank you for everything you did.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Thank you. Good to see you.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead.
Okay. Tim, are you ready? Tim James, the state about the state champion Signal Mountain High School cross country.
Yes, ma'am. We're here to celebrate briefly tonight state champions in Hamilton County Schools. We just had another team added due to the turnaround time. We were not going to have Tyner Academy football team until the next board meeting, but we will celebrate them at a later time. We are here to celebrate. It's kind of like Old Home Week with the group that I'm getting ready to introduce. This makes the 11th state championship that Signal Mountain has won in cross country. So what I'm going to do is introduce the girls team quickly, their head coach, and then the boys team as well. So for the 11th, 8-time girl state champion and 3-time boys state champion, we're going to start with the young ladies with Miss Maxine Richards, Ada Boyd, Hannah Larimore, Aubrey Lynch, Lisa Lynn, Callaway Wheeler, Lily Paxson, Naomi Malone, Ashlyn Boehm, and Kelsey Thompson. Coach, if I'm not mistaken, three of these young ladies are just 8th graders. So they've got a bright future. I want to introduce their coach, Coach Dustin Carpenter. He is accounted as the head coach for 10 of the 11 state championships.
Marco, you need to be in the picture.
Coach Brockett, I failed to recognize you. This is Dustin's trusted his trusted assistant coach, Jennifer Brockett. So fortunate to have you guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to introduce. This is the 3rd state championship for the boys. We're going to start out, and I'm just going to introduce them real quick. I'm gonna err on the side. Is it Pote? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I enunciated your name correctly. Joshua Pote, Jack Gibby, Tynan Borders, D'Angelo Sisto, Caden Napier, Simon Lewis, Asher Egan, Aiden Hahn, Jackson Lockery, and Collins Fuller. Once again, head coach, Dustin Carpenter, and his assistant, Jennifer Brockett.
Made us proud.
Hey.
Keep it up. Congratulations. One more time. Congratulations. He gonna give you that ring.
Rumor, coach. Rumor has it, you take them to the bottom of the hill and tell them to run back.
Exactly. You're gonna have to drop you off right here. I'll be at the top. Maybe turn sideways.
Well, I mean, clearly it worked.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I'm good. Don't think I coach.
Coach Carpenter, we expect to see you back here in the spring with a state track championship, and again next fall. So you guys are awesome. We appreciate everything you do for the students of Hamilton County, and you make us proud. All right, thank you.
Okay. Where'd everybody go?
Lost a quorum.
Okay. Okay, we need to proceed with our disclaimer, please.
Doesn't apply for me.
I declare that I have a relative, I've lost my spot now, who works for the school system, and the board's vote on budget policies, etc., may have an effect on my relative's employment. Even so, I hereby certify that I will cast my vote in the best interest of the school system.
I declare that I have a relative who works for the school system and that the board's vote on budget policies, etc., may have an effect on my relative's employment. Even so, I hereby certify that I will cast my vote in the best interest of the school system.
I declare that I have relatives who work for the school system, and that the board's vote on all matters may have an effect on my relative's employment. Even so, I hereby certify that I will cast my vote in the best interest of the school system.
I declare I have a relative who works for the school system, and that the board's vote on budget and policies may have an effect on my relative's employment. Even so, I hereby certify that I will cast my vote in the best interest of the school system.
I declare that I have a relative who works for the school system, and that the board's vote may have an effect on my relative's employment. Even so, I hereby certify that I will cast my vote in the best interest of the school system.
Is that everyone? Okay. All right, let's move on to the approval of the consent agenda. Do you have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Okay. And we will move on for, do what?
Got a vote.
No.
Mr. Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Mrs. Faye Robinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Thurman?
Yes.
Dr. Wingate?
Yes.
I guess that moves us on then to administrative matters. Okay, Dr. Stewart, University High School. Anybody have any questions for her about this? We need to, oh yeah, okay, we need to have a motion. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, discussion? Any discussion? Okay. All right, then, let's vote. Ms. Sherry?
Mr. Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Mrs. Faye Robinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Thurman?
Yes.
Dr. Wingate?
Yes.
Okay, the next is for Shannon Moody, is the PECA special question results, approval of collaborative conferencing committee. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Mrs. Faye Robinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Thurman?
Yes.
Dr. Wingate?
Yes.
Okay, now we have the Tyner High School bid, Hamilton County project number 22-07-01-.03. Have a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to go on record again at this meeting for those that may not have been here in our agenda session. But what we just approved was to take the lowest bidder in the amount of 96,270,000, well, whatever, y'all get it, 96 million plus. It's recommended to accept the deductive landscape alternate, just altering the look. So it may not have some azaleas and begonias, but it'll be really nice and pretty and aesthetically pleasing. This, so we're voting to accept the deductive landscape alternate number 3 in the amount of $300,000, bringing the total bid to 95.9 million. And so that's what we're doing today. The plan is not off the table. It's just gonna take a little longer than we had anticipated because some cost of inflation, but we wanna make sure that the public understands that Tyner Middle Academy is still planned to proceed, give or take, not being on deadline because of some things happening, but it's still gonna happen, and we're still having conversations. The commission is looking at ways, we're looking at ways with the commission to figure out how to fund the additional fundings, but the plan is not off of the table.
Okay. Need to vote.
Mr. Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Mrs. Faye Robinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Sermon?
Yes.
Dr. Wingate?
Yes.
Okay, I guess that's it. We just have announcements. Anyone have any announcements?
I have an announcement.
Okay.
My family and I are hosting a Christmas toy drive. It's called Mojo's Toy Box. It's being sponsored through the Educate to Elevate Fund, which is the fund that we have for District 5 schools. But the Christmas toy drive is going to, the toys collected, we started collecting November 28th. We will collect through November the 19th. Collection sites are 618 Restaurant and Lounge, downtown across from the courthouse, the Peach Cobbler Factory on ML King, and Herman's Soul Food Restaurant and Catering on Brainerd Road. Also, you can contact me. My husband, somebody in my family can come and meet you to pick it up. We're taking gently used and new unwrapped toys to help make some children, some local children have a merrier Christmas this year. And it's in honor of our son. We're trying to teach him very early in life how to give back. So we ask if you want to donate, let me know, or you can stop at any of those sites and drop off. Oh, and go Rams, because we won. Just for the record, the Tyner Rams are the state champions.
State champions?
Are the state champions in their division. I'm going to get this wrong. What, Mr. James? 2 AA, right? Oh, yeah, I'm about to get to that. And our quarterback won Mr. Football for TSSAA. So we have a lot to celebrate. There's going to be a pep rally tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a Ram walk at 2:45. So if you have time to go celebrate, please do. I won't be here. I'm out of town. But please go celebrate them because they are so deserving. They worked very, very hard. Shout outs to Coach Chandler and his team. They worked very, very hard. So that's the biggest announcement that I had.
Anyone else have anything? Okay, school's out December the 19th, and the kids go back January the 4th. Woohoo! Okay.
Yeah.
And
Still
anything else?
sounds
Okay.
so far away.
We're adjourned.